Hey everyone, Nicole here with another Estes Education how-to video. Today, we'll be showing you how to build the Cosmic Ray rocket. This eye-catching teal and gold rocket is perfect for those starting their journey into space exploration, or for those who are looking for something quick and simple so they can get to the fun of launching. The Cosmic Ray can be launched on A to C engines, and on a C67 engine, it will go over 1,000 feet high. Pretty awesome. It doesn't require any glue and will snap together quickly, so you'll be launching in no time. Let's build it. For this build, you'll need the Cosmic Ray kit, some clear tape, as well as optionally some markers or crayons that you can use to decorate the body tube when you're done. To prepare for launch, you'll need recovery wadding, starter and a plug, as well as any of the engines listed on the screen. For this video, we'll be following the instructions step by step, so grab yours and follow along. For the first step, we are going to assemble the engine mount fin can unit. So take these two pieces, make sure that you have them lined up correctly, and then these little pegs are going to go into the holes on the other side. So make sure they line up correctly and then just snap into place. You want to make sure when you do it that there's no gap between these seams. Then we're gonna add our fins. So look at your instructions and make sure that you have them oriented the correct way. And then they're just gonna snap in and then push up. And repeat that for each fin. All right, now you've got your 3 fins on. Make sure that they are, again, pushed all the way up so that they're clear of these threads here. And then you can attach the retainer cap at the bottom. This is what we'll take off later to put the engine in, but we can go ahead and put it on for now. Next up, we are going to attach the body tube. So make sure you find these small little holes and align them with these pieces on your fin can unit. Then you're just gonna slide that over till it clicks in place. So again, you've aligned that plastic piece in those little holes. Then your body tube is on. And this is where, if you want, you can add some clear tape just to reinforce this joint between the body tube and the fin can unit. Next up, we are going to attach the shock cord mount. So you have these 2 really small pieces. Take this kind of larger rounded one. And again, look at your instructions to make sure that you're lining this up. You don't want it to be upside down or inside out, but put it just into this little hole and it will stay there, and we're gonna lock it into place with this other piece. So you can see that this is more concave, rounded on one side. You wanna match that rounded shape with the body tube, and then we're gonna put this on the inside and it will slide over part of that outside piece. You have to push down and you should hear it click once it's in place. So now it is in place. If you need to, you can use a pen or a pencil to be able to push that, but I like to just use a nail to push it down and make it click in place. Next up, we are going to install the shock cord. So take your shock cord, which is this piece of elastic, and you're gonna tie a double knot in one end. Then you're gonna take the other end without a knot, and you are going to feed it through this shock cord mount. Starting from the outside and going to the inside of the rocket. And you can just pull it all the way through and make sure that this knot rests in that shock cord mount, and pull it to make sure it's not going to come through. Then if you want to, you can trim some of this elastic on the end, but don't trim too much because again, you want to make sure that that double knot stays secure there. Next up, we're going to attach the parachute to the nose cone. So this is our recovery system that makes sure the rocket comes down safely. So these lines on the parachute are called the shroud lines. You want to line up all 3 of them together. And then you're going to just push this through the hole on the nose cone. So then capture those 3 on the other side. And then you're gonna put the parachute through that opening. And then just pull it tightly, and now your parachute is on the nose cone. Next, we need to connect this nose cone to our rocket. So we'll do that by attaching the shock cord to the nose cone, again, just with a double knot. So now our recovery system is attached to the rocket so that when the ejection gases push it off, it will all come down in one piece. Okay, so now your rocket is built. Great work. Now is a good time if you want to take a break from building and decorate your body tube, you can. So I would recommend packing your parachute in the body tube for this so you don't get this all tangled up. And then you can use markers or crayons like we've done here to decorate this, make your own theme. You can name it, design it, kind of customize it however you want. So that's your next step. And then once you are done with that, then we can prepare the rocket for flight. To prepare the rocket for flight, the first thing you need is recovery wadding. So take out 3 to 4 individual squares and you're gonna crumple them up slightly, not more than this, just enough so they fit in the body tube. The goal of these is to take up space in the body tube so that hot gases coming from the engine don't melt your parachute when they're pushing out your recovery system. So take your 3 to 4 pieces, make sure you do them one at a time. Don't do all 3 in one clump. Again, your goal is to fill up space in the body tube to protect your recovery system. Then you can use a pencil or a pen to push those just a little bit further down so you have plenty of room for your parachute, but don't smash them too much in there. So now your recovery wadding is in there. Next, we need to fold our parachute. So folding your parachute correctly is really important to have a safe launch. So if this is your first time using a parachute, I recommend kind of spreading it out, making sure it's not stuck together. Then you can fold it into kind of a loose triangle like this, and then fold down the top of your triangle, and then fold in the sides. And then you can roll it fairly tightly. You want the parachute to be folded small enough that it fits in easily in your body tube. You don't want it to be too tight. Okay, so then you can kind of keep rolling and really gently and loosely fold or roll those shroud lines around the parachute. Again, not too tight. And then we can put our shock cord in and then put the parachute in the body tube. Again, safety-wise, double check this. This should be really loose, easy to move out because it's just gases that are pushing those out. So if it's too tight, those gases are not going to be able to push it out. Then put your nose cone on and make sure that you get all pieces of your shock cord tucked inside the body tube. So this nose cone, you want it to be snug, but not too tight so that it comes out for a safe recovery. Next, we're gonna put our engine in. So you can remove this retainer cap on the bottom. Make sure the nozzle side of your engine is out, not that one. So the nozzle side is out. Put that in and screw on your retainer cap. Then our final step is to put in an igniter and a plug. Make sure that this step is only done once you are outside at the launch field, ready to launch. You can take one of the igniters and you want to put it into this nozzle, making sure to put it in as far as you can push it. It needs to make contact with the propellant. That's the way it's going to ignite your rocket and actually get it to launch. Don't push so hard though that you're bending any of these wires because then you'll get a misfire. So you can go ahead and put that in and then put the plug in to hold those in place. And then if you want to, you can create what are called bunny ears from these wires. Makes it a little bit easier to hook the clips on once you're out on the launch field. That's optional. But now your rocket is built and you are ready to go. We hope you enjoyed this video on learning how to build the Cosmic Ray rocket. For more detailed guides and rocket science resources, visit our website. If you liked this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be alerted for new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.